It's over and done, but the heartache lives on inside. Oh, and who is the one you're clinging to instead of me tonight? And where are you now that I need you? Tears on my pillow. Wherever you go, and cry me a river that leads to your ocean. You'll never see me fall apart. In the words of a broken heart, it's just emotion that's taking me over. Tied up in sorrow, lost in my soul. But if you don't come back, come home to me, darling. You know that there'll be nobody left in this world to hold me tight. Nobody left in this world to kiss goodnight. I'm there at your side, part of all the things you are. But you got your shining star. Wherever you go, that leads to your ocean. You never see me fall apart. In the words of a broken heart, it's just emotion that's taking me over. Tied up in sorrow, lost in my soul. But if you don't come back, come home to me, darling. You know that there'll be nobody left in this world to hold me tight. Nobody left in this world to kiss goodnight. Goodnight. And where are you now? Tears on my pillow. Wherever you go, and cry me a river that leads to your ocean. You never see me fall apart. In the words of a broken heart, it's just emotion that's taking me over. Tied up in sorrow, lost in my soul. But if you don't come back, come home to me, darling. You know that there'll be nobody left in this world to hold me tight. Nobody left in this world to kiss goodnight. And where are you now that I need you? Tears on my pillow. Wherever you go, and cry me a river that leads to your ocean. You never see me fall apart. In the words of a
Hey there, Kids Incorporated fans. As some of you might have seen over on the Instagram side, we interviewed Anthony and brought up the school topic. And as a lot of you know, he made a episode on the first episode of season 9. Got to get the echo out of my ear as always. Anyways, about quitting school. A lot of us know that Rashawn had his David Hasselhoff episode. Um, but anyways, I'm going to get to that Instagram interview right now. It is kind of lengthy. It was a 20-minute interview. So let's chat about it. Let's talk about it. Then we'll watch the full episode. If you happen to have a request, as always, I got to find my camera. There I am. Anyways, if you have a request, as always, get them in. And let's go ahead and do that little interview and welcome in. We'll do the Stacy and Ryan live stream soon, along with the birthday episodes pretty soon. So stand by for that. Tune in, subscribe. But let's get to the full episode and the interview first of Anthony, and here we go.
Hey, Ryan Lambert here. You're watching the All Cool, All Request Kids Incorporated fan page by Charlie on Facebook and YouTube. Enjoy.
Hey, it's Fergie here. I just wanted to say thank you so much to all my fan sites. You guys are sending so much love, and I just wanted to say thank you. I love you so much, and stay safe.
What's up, y'all? Anthony Harrell here from the 9th season of Kids Incorporated, and you're watching the All Cool, All Request Kids Incorporated fans by Charlie on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook.
So I just started Anthony. He should be joining us. There he is. Hey there, Anthony. How's it going?
Am I coming in clear?
You're coming in clear. Yeah, I know how it comes in and out there. So
I had to come to my house because it's better internet.
yeah. You gotta get next to the box there.
Yeah.
But ladies and gentlemen, Anthony Harrell from 1993, Kids Incorporated. He's been on here a couple other times, but
Hello, everybody.
We got a couple other people here that are already on here, so if they want to join, you can always hit the join button. You said something on one of the interviews that I actually had to erase, so we're not going to get into that, but it kind of stuck on my mind there for a little bit about quitting school, and incidentally, you had made an episode about that, and
Right.
About wanting to quit school or something like that, about a bad grade, about a bad, taking one test and it was like real hard and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And I had to bounce back to the 1984 season 1, and it was sort of like that, but the kids were pressuring him to not go to the David Hasselhoff concert, which he's not Roderick, the guy that's on that show.
Mm-hmm.
And of course he sang on that show. But like I said, we did an interview, but I had to erase it. I didn't actually erase it. I kind of took it off the format about school. And so I'm going to kind of let you kind of lead the way of what I'm trying to say maybe, and your views and opinions, because I have a view and opinion about it too. And by the way, folks, we're not endorsing quitting school by any means. I'm kind of trying to say something like, COVID has been out there and things have been, chaotic when it comes to school online, maybe education wasn't necessarily there, but if you don't and you go out and get your GED, it is like the same thing as getting a high school diploma, but there are things that don't necessarily have to have that, and you can still be, successful. Am I sounding right about that? Because it kind of stuck with me, when we mentioned that.
Yeah. I guess I'll just bounce right into this. It's a very serious conversation that needs to be had because school is very important. As a matter of fact, hi Susie. A friend of mine, Susie, just joined. She paints all my pictures and my family's pictures. She's a great artist. But anyway, as a matter of fact, coincidentally, my 2 sons right now are in the living room doing their homework. They're homeschooled because of the pandemic and everything. They're homeschooled by their mother, and she does a great job. I love her so much for that. And they go to school for about an hour a day for reading, and then they come back home. And my wife, she's working with them right now. But yeah, I understood why you had to erase me saying I dropped out of school. It was a trip seeing that episode that you sent me. I had a chance to watch it earlier today.
Well, you weren't the reason I erased it, so
Oh, okay. That's good to know. Well, Um,
I would actually love that for that to stick there, and it kind of like we were doing a couple other interviews at the same time with yours,
uh-huh.
and I kind of heard it on the side of my ear, and then it stuck with me there for a minute, so kind of wanted to bring it back,
Yeah.
to be successful. Do you necessarily, we know you have to have an education up to some kind of a level, but do you have to have that high school diploma or GED to be, maybe in today's world, but do you think that it would still, back in your day, being successful of some level now
Hmm.
compared to your decisions back then, would it still work now?
Here's the thing. I'll answer that like this. We don't want to, although I did leave school. I left school in 12th grade, so I almost went the full way. I left in 12th grade. I'll get into that a little bit later, but the thing about quitting school is just the quitting part. You know what I mean? Like I
Mm-hmm.
would never encourage anybody to quit anything, especially school, because it's an education, and at a young age it gives you the mindset that quitting or leaving something is okay. You know what I mean? And that's a very dangerous mind state to have as a kid. You have to have discipline implemented in you as a kid, and finishing school is the most important thing. So let me get that straight first.
It is.
Although I didn't finish, and I quit for the right reasons, which I'll get into. But although I didn't finish, I always encourage my sons to do, to stay focused and work hard. And as a matter of fact, I don't even know that they know that I quit school, so I kind of got to be quiet because they're in there right now. I don't want them to know that quite yet. Um,
Oh my gosh.
yeah. My son,
They're going to hit the interview and be like, what?
my son Eli, he's almost 10, and he has a real hard time focusing, and I don't want him to think that quitting is even close to okay. Not, but however, we also know so many great people in this world that have created great things didn't finish school. I mean, I think Bill Gates was one of them. He didn't quit high school. I think he got his diploma, but I think he quit college, and he went on to be one of the richest men, smartest men, and we already know what he built. Some of my favorite rappers quit school. Biggie, and the list goes on and on. So it, it, it depends. It's a very, very touchy thing, because nowadays, because of the pandemic and the time we live in, like you said, Charlie, it's way different than my time. Like for me to quit, I had to stop going to a public school, which is just like, oh, where's Anthony? Oh, he ain't come no more. He's a loser. He's a quitter. Well, nowadays it's like, most kids are learning at home or in different. Oh, here comes my daughter.
Hey, how you doing? Hello.
Say hi. All right. Camera on her. She's a ham. Look at her. She got got one of their pencils because they in school.
Oh yeah, you're in school.
Go give it to him, okay? Go give it to Eli. Yeah. So nowadays, kids are learning in different, a lot of different ways. Hey, that's my cousin online. Hey, Camille. I hope they can hear me.
Oh yeah,
So
you.
it's it's a little different. Like and it's a little bit more strict nowadays. Like back then, you could kind of quit and they wouldn't search for you as much as they search for you now. Now I think you'll get in trouble. You know what I mean? So, but always finish school because of the mind state, even if it's hard. Like I had to watch my episode again today when you sent it to me, and it brought back so many memories because it's so funny how it mirrored my real life. You know what I mean? Like that's kind of how I was in school. I hated math. I learned how to subtract, plus, divide, times tables, and then after that, I kind of lost track when it came to algebra. When they start adding X's and Y's, I was like, nah.
Right.
So I got frustrated. I'm not gonna lie. Like I know I initially had said I dropped out of school because I was making money, but that was just an excuse. You know what I mean? It was just like, oh, I'm making money. I might as well quit.
I wondered about that a little bit, because I agreed with it, actually, to tell you the truth, because when you got to do what you got to do, and that leads into, but I interrupt you, I'm sorry, does it require? Does making money require a high school diploma in everything you do? It doesn't.
No.
You know. And can you make a lot of money without a high school diploma? You can. But do you endorse it? No. So, you know,
Yeah.
because of the things in life. If you want to be in the military, now, yeah, you got to. When I was in the military, believe it or not, when I got in '92, they didn't ask the first question about having a high school diploma, nor was it on my DD 214 today, you know, when I got out. But now, you know, if God forbid, when this country goes to war with another country, kind of like Russia right now, I guarantee you, them people in Ukraine ain't picking up things right now, ain't got a high school diploma. So,
Right.
you know.
Right.
So, but, you know, back to, you know, real life, does it require it? No. I was a truck driver, and had I not had a high school diploma and been a truck driver and done logistics for all those many years after I was in the military, and I don't like to talk about myself, you know, as much, but those things didn't require that kind of education. It just required that you go out there and bust your butt and make money. So I agree with that when you said it, but is it an excuse? But to me, I took it as like, yeah, you got to do what you got to do. You know?
Yeah. And then too, I think the most important thing of it all, Charlie, is that we all know that high school or school in general, when you're a kid, doesn't last forever. It has an expiration date, right? It's just 12 years, and then you can decide to continue school, or you can decide to not. So with that being said, why quit something that you know is going to end? It's like discipline. You have to discipline yourself to finish something that you really don't want to. And then later on in life, it'll give you that, you know, that strength to, because let's all face it, like a lot of people, most people want to quit their jobs. You know what I mean? We all go to jobs that we don't like, and well, bills have to be paid. So it gives you that strength that you need and to add to your character as a person later on. And it's just you won't be a quitter is what I'm basically. You know?
You'll have that mind frame not to quit something unless you have something.
Yo, Regal, what up, my brother? Sorry, Charlie. Go ahead.
Oh, well, you know.
Point here.
You'll have that mindset not to be a quitter. You know, if you do go and quit something, at least you'll know you're going to something else while you're doing that.
Yeah.
You're only advancing yourself. But if you're going to, if you're going to be that way in life, then you're not going to, get to do anything. Going back to school as we speak. Somebody said, yeah.
I support that. I went to school for here's another thing. This is another kind of poignant point that I have to make, because this goes along with knowing when you have to quit and when you don't. So once I got out of high school, I went to college, right? It was a Valley college, but I went once I realized that I wanted to be a musician. That's what I wanted to learn, right? So I went to hi Erica. I went to Valley College for like 3 months, right? So I took piano, music theory, and then the other one I took was, I think, it was like mixing, like engineering, right? So the first two, when I get there the first day, I of course I stuck with the piano, I stuck with the music theory and learned how to read music. But then when I took the class for engineering, the teacher, he broke it down, about what we were going to be doing for the first couple of years. And I ended up walking out of the class, and I'll tell you why I walked out. Because he said, we're not going to be messing around with equipment for the first 2 years at all. Like no mixing boards, no nothing. We're just going to be reading books. And at the time, I was like 19. I was around all the best musicians in the world, right? I'm talking about in the studio with Dr. Dre, all of his producers. And so I was seeing firsthand producers at the engineering board. So when the teacher told me that we weren't even going to look at an engineering board for 2 years, I was like, well, I said in my mind, well, I could learn more in 2 years, being outside of this class, because I know people that are, doing it already. So I walked out. He kind of teased me or whatever, but sure enough, I end up learning like really, really fast. So I just say that to say, if you know what you want to do and you know what you want to be in life, then go wherever you need to go to learn, wherever that is, whether it's a classroom, whether it's the library, whether it's the internet. Yeah. You feed your mind with that knowledge and being around the people that can feed you that knowledge as much as possible. That's what you need to do.
Yeah, you can be anything you want to be. I mean, if you want to be that Uber Lyft driver, yeah. I mean, not everybody lives in Florida, California, but yeah, there's Uber drivers out there making 67 grand, and that's more than what they've ever expected to make, you know. But yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do, and you gotta you just stick with it. Don't you know? But if you're gonna quit something, to me, always have that ace in the hole in the back. You know, what I tell go just that Uber and Lyft mental is, one, don't quit your day job, and two, don't go out with your only vehicle. Go with a plan. You know that we can keep things moving. You know, things like that. Yeah. Well, I am going to run that episode, of course. I'm going to cut it to YouTube shortly. But you were mentioning some of the works you had in the last couple of days or whatever, maybe with some of your Disney credentials and things like that. And I think you know where I'm going with this question. You know,
of course. Well, first of all, I gotta brag a little bit. Me and my brother Grady, we just sang. You know, do you watch football, Charlie?
To a degree, not as much as I would maybe, but
Okay, well, Kansas City Chiefs. You know, the quarterback, his name's Patrick Mahomes.
yes. Yeah.
He just got married. We sang at his wedding this past Saturday in Maui, and it was amazing. And then, so I want to say that it wasn't. They didn't let us like record and stuff. It was super like private, but the pictures and stuff will come out. But we came back. And my sons, you know, my wife, Kathy, she's in there studying with him right now, but they're also into acting, and they got a Disney job. So we, as soon as I got back from Maui, we checked into a hotel in Anaheim, and they did the job. Kathy, I'm gonna let her tell you what was the Disney job?
You've been cruising there for a minute there.
Disney Resort and Spa.
Disney. This is I'm sorry.
Hi.
They was doing the Disney job. This is Michael right here. See, they doing their homework. They in the books. And then this is the guy that you need to talk to, because all this stuff frustrates him. He was just in here having a frustrating time with homework, and I just tell him, just do it, man. Focus and do it, because it's gonna pay off later on. So
it will.
Are you actually?
I'm on here. It's live.
Oh yeah,
we talking about
on your live.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Anyway, I don't want to get off the subject and get confused, but yeah, they doing their thing, man. I told him he can make all the money in the world and be a great actor, but if he don't focus and finish school, then it ain't gonna work.
You've literally been cruising, it sounds like, from Hawaii back to California there and everything.
Man, I'm so tired. I ain't got really much sleep, but it is what it is.
Yeah, well, I mean, as always, I appreciate you. I think. And I was telling another actor, it's good that you still have your Disney credentials, but nowadays I'm thinking, because a couple of people that are here on the fan side all the time have already done things with Netflix. And I think, if you can get in with some kind of Netflix production somehow in some way, it's a good kickstart to get into something,
Man, I really like my whole family, as you know, they sing and act. And for us, like, my ultimate dream, Charlie, is because we were talking about, like, it'd be cool to bring Kids Incorporated or a New Age Kids Incorporated back. But my ultimate dream is to have my own show with my family, where it's like a family show. It's the comedy, maybe / drama, but with music involved too. So that's my ultimate dream. Hopefully that'll happen real soon.
I personally had a real hard time, and I haven't started the Wonder Years yet, the new rendition of it.
Mm-hmm.
And my hang-up is that thing about, we all grew up in the 90s, right? And for it's just like your whole career has been like the next generation. I don't want to say, because I know you as Kids Inc., and then we know you as Saved by the Bell, the next class.
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of like, had it been not the next generation, you've been primary, maybe, there would have been a lot of things happening and things like that. So I have a big hang up of trying to watch the new generation of the Wonder Years, because it's not going to be like the 60s setting or, things like, or maybe it is. I have no clue, but.
No, that's why a lot of people had a hard time. Like, my show it wasn't super popular because it was like, look at these new rejects. It's not like, Zach and the old boys, but I know they had a real problem with Zach. Not Zach, but what's his name? Who?
Screech.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but not too many people know about that. You had to go back 30 years to, but yeah. But at least he tried. He was
Yeah.
trying to do it. But
Have you seen the new Will Smith show, the Bel Air?
yes, yeah, I
I,
think that's really cool.
I really think it's really cool the different drama, the spin that they put on it, making it more dramatic and serious, and they updated like the original Will Smith show. Of course, nothing will ever be like that, but
Right.
they had to sugarcoat it. It was because it was on live like daytime television, whereas this, they can implement the drugs and the
Yeah, I think Jeff has a lot to do with it. So,
yeah.
uh, so- but yeah, I haven't seen as much as that, but yeah, I know about it. But that would be pretty cool. So there's a lot of things out there to see. But I think Netflix, to answer, not necessarily a question, but one of the other people were asking, how do I get my kids into acting and things like that? That's an age-old question. I think now it's going to be the Netflix thing because if you ask Dominique, which he's going to be on here one way or another, watch
Mm-hmm.
this, he's going to agree with that. My question to him is something when you come off something like that, what's the next play? So that would be my question for him.
Mm-hmm.
Come off with something that had stars for that word back in the 80s. I can't even think the stars, but she was on Fast Times with Ridgemont High or something like that.
Love that movie.
And it was called Atypical. But when you come off a Netflix sitcom, what's the next play? Is anybody else banging on the door, or what do you do during the production to make that bell ring? For the next thing, that kind of
Right.
thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I know those kind of things. So we're gonna watch the episode. Gas is actually coming down in Florida for some reason. It's been as high as 4.35. We know it's $6 in California. So it's on the downcline. I think we hope.
Mm-hmm.
So that we talk about that on YouTube. Just as current events. But other than that, I didn't know if you knew about the David Hasselhoff thing with
I did.
Rashawn.
I'm gonna go check that out. I'm gonna go look on YouTube.
Right, and he had saying they were basically pressuring him to not necessarily stay in school, but to study for school instead of going to the concert.
Mm-hmm.
But here you had Haley on your season was like, I gotta go to the concert. So,
Yeah.
so but anyways, thank you, Anthony, for taking time as always. But yeah, that was one of the questions that stuck in my mind. And I kind of side heard it when we were doing the other things, and I was like, okay, yeah, I agree with the fact that you don't necessarily have to have a high school diploma, but it's in no way to endorse that education isn't a key to do things because
Never.
if you're going to be somebody that serves in our country, you got to have it. If you're going to be in any kind of maybe medical field, you got to have it. If you're going to be um, I'm trying to think of the other things, but yeah, you got to have it. But should all else fails, no, it's not the end of the world. And that's where, it kind of got me thinking, can you still be successful in life and do what you got to do? Yeah, you can, of course. So, but thank you, Anthony, for taking time, as always.
Anytime, Charlie.
All right, you have a good one. And I don't know the name of the episode, to tell you the truth, but I can tell you it was the first episode of the season that you were in. So that's all I can tell.
It was really cool, man. I watched it and I was like blushing the whole time.
Have a good one. And stay safe.
All right. See all you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Bye. Bye, Charlie.
Thank you, Anthony.
All right.
Bye. Well, Kids Incorporated fans, I hope you enjoyed that. We just did an interview with Anthony. I know some of the timing is off, and the formats are here and there. I used to do live streams on Facebook, but I've always been here on YouTube. Instagram gives me that opportunity to do live streams, allow people that want to be a part of it to join. But I hope you enjoyed that. And it was all about not quitting school. We're not endorsing that, but it's not the end of the world. Never feel like you can't do things. Never let people tell you that your opinion is wrong. I've been told this, of course, many times, of the months. But I'm going to do things that I'm happy with. I hope that you do in life too. You know, you know, people can't be satisfied all the time. But education is a key. But then again, You got to do what you got to do. It's like the example I said. Uber and Lyft drivers. Do you have to have the high school diploma? No. There's nothing in the book that says that to have a driver's license, you have to have some kind of a degree. You just have to know how to read and write and all that. All right, let's watch his full episode. We're not going to watch the David Hasselhoff one. We hardly ever watch 1993 episodes, but here it is, and let's enjoy it. Get your requests in. We'll play them at the end of the episode. Thank everybody for joining. And yeah, there'll be more full interviews of people from the cast, and we'll see. All right, here we go. See you soon, and get your requests in. Enjoy. So I just invited Anthony.
Hey, Ryan Lambert here. The All Cool, All Request, Kids Incorporated fan page by Charlie on Facebook and YouTube. Enjoy.
What's up, y'all? Anthony Harrell here from the 9th season of Kids Incorporated, and you're watching the All Cool, All Request Kids Incorporated fans by Charlie on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook.
Everybody look around, hear the sound, something special's gonna come your way. We got something that is new, that is true. We got something just for you today. All around the nation, with a new sensation. Have you heard? Have you heard? Have you heard? We're Kids Incorporated. K-I-D-S. Yeah. Kids Incorporated. K-I-D-S. Oh, looks like we made it. We're Kids Incorporated. K-I-D-S. Yeah.
Pack it up, pack it in, let me begin. I came to win, battle me, that's a sin. I won't ever slack up, punk you better back up. Try to play the role and the whole crew will act up.
Get up, stand up, come on, throw your hands up if you got the feeling. Jump up, touch the ceiling, mugs, let the phone flow. Someone's talking junk, y'all look them in the eye, and then I'll take the kids' show.
Feeling funky, amps in the trunk, and I got more rhymes than there's cops that are drunk. Big throwing a shot, sure enough I got props from the kids on the hill, plus my mom and my pops. I came to get down, I came to get down. So get out your seat and jump around, jump around, jump around, jump around, jump up and get down. Jump, 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 jump. I'll serve an ace like John McEnroe. If your girl steps up, I'm telling her no. Word to your moms, I came to play toms. I got more rhymes than the Bible's got psalms.
And just like the prodigal son, I've returned. Anyone stepping to me will get burned. Cause I got the lyrics and you ain't got none. If you come to battle, you better not run.
What if you do, you're a fool, cause I deal with the best. Try to step to me, you take your last breath. I got the skill, come get your bill. Cause when I rap the gift, I rap to kill. I came to get down, I came to get down. So get out your seat and jump around, jump around, jump around, jump around, jump up and get down. Jump, 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 the cream of the crop. I rise to the top. I never eat a pig, cause a pig is a lot. Or better yet, a Terminator, like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Trying to play me out like as if my name was Sega. I came to get down, I came to get down. So get out your seat and jump around. Jump around. Jump around. Jump around. Jump up and get down. Jump, 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 jump.
Thank you for calling the place. There's no one here to take your call. Please leave a message after the beep.
Tina, it's Kathy Brown. Remember me, college? I already left a message for you with Mrs. Agruba. Can't hide from me forever. You have my number, call me.
Dina, what's with the machine?
Nothing.
Nothing?
All right. I'm avoiding someone.
Who's Miss Agrupa?
The name I made up the last time Kathy called. I was trying to put her off. Obviously, it didn't work.
Why are you so afraid of her?
Haley, we all do things in life we have to pay for later. I did something to Kathy a long time ago, and now she's come to collect.
This sounds great.
Actually, it's pretty embarrassing. Kathy and I knew each other in college, and I played this practical joke on her. I gave her this phony phone message from this guy, Bob. I told her to meet him in the parking lot. Well, I fell asleep, and I never went down to get her, and she wound up waiting an hour for him to ring. Well, she vowed one day she'd get revenge on me.
You think she'd hold a grudge like that?
You don't know her. Revenge? It's her middle name.
Is there anything we can do? Besides help you pack?
Yeah. From now on, let the machine pick up, okay? Make sure Anthony knows, too.
Hey, where's Anthony been? I don't know. I didn't see him at school today.
Speak of the man himself. Hey, Anthony, where you been hiding out?
Why? Who wants to know?
Hey, relax. Just haven't seen you around school, that's all.
I was around.
You weren't in the cafeteria.
Or at the assembly?
I guess we just keep missing each other.
Anthony, the invisible man.
You can't stay undercover forever, Anthony.
I'm not undercover.
Hey, if I had Mrs. Jenkins for math, I'd be undercover too.
Yeah, I relieve town.
That reminds me, Connie fan. Let me turn this down real quick. Sorry, one of my monitors. Anyways, that reminds me. For a trivia contest prize, I went back to the original. I made 12 of these, so there'll be 12 of these for live streams coming up. This was my second one that I. By the way, the poll question that I asked, thank everybody for answering it. I wasn't necessarily going to quit doing prizes, but I wanted to figure out, how everybody felt. And yeah, okay, it's up to me, but it's up to you too. But it's just fun, having things to do. We'll have a shirt go out tonight. Um, so this was my second one I ever made. This is the third one that everybody hates. Has the street in the background, Kids Incorporated fans by Charlie. This was the first one, the one I'm wearing that I ever made. I can always keep one as an example. I kind of like this one, but then again, I kind of like the bigger logo, that kind of thing. But this one looks more original compared to the one that is bigger. But I made 12 of these, some extra large and one extra large, XSL. So yeah, but there'll be more contests. Thank everybody sticking around. The ones that didn't for various reasons, it's no big deal. If you feel the need to flip the channel to another fan site, by all means. But I respect everybody, and it is what it is. But I hope everybody enjoyed the Anthony interview. Let's get back to the full episode. We'll have a contest pretty soon. I'll make up a contest question, and we'll do that soon. Here we go.
Kathy again. I can't imagine why you're not calling me back. Anyway, I found out where you work. Maybe you'd rather I just surprised you.
I bet you're exaggerating her powers of revenge.
Couldn't you hear the evil in her voice? Maybe you'd rather I just surprised you? She's got something horrible planned for me. I just know it.
Maybe she's changed.
Why else would she be calling after all this time? Oh.
Dina's still hiding out from Kathy Brown. I never knew the place could have so many dark secrets.
And speaking of secrets, look at this.
What is it?
I found it on the ground outside of school. It's one of Anthony's math tests. He got an F.
Maybe that explains why he's been acting so funny. And why he hasn't been in school.
How do you know he hasn't?
Well, someone in his class told me he's called in sick for the past 3 days.
But he was fine yesterday.
I think there's another explanation. Hide that. Hey, Charlie.
Hi, Anthony. Feeling better?
What do you mean?
You were out sick, weren't you?
Oh, I was. This morning I felt terrible. But all of a sudden this afternoon I'm fine again.
Anthony, if I didn't know any better, I'd say you were skipping school.
Skipping school? Oh, wait.
Come on, Anthony.
Look, you guys don't understand, okay? Everything's cool. Just leave me alone.
Where do you go? There's nothing you seem to know. What do you do from here? Is it best to run and hide, or face your feelings deep inside? Nothing seems real clear. I dream sweet harmony, simple as 1, 2, 3. But that's not how it's come to be. So I move away, turn and turn, so life won't burn. It makes me feel better. Turn and turn, so I won't get burned. Is this how to be? Miss friends from time ago aren't here to see me grow. Seems like I'm all alone. Memories of days gone by. Is it wrong for me to wanna cry? Sometimes I wish they were here. I dream sweet harmony, simple as 1, 2, 3. I guess it's not meant to be. So I move away, turn and turn, so light won't burn. It makes me feel better. Turn and turn, so I won't get burned. Is this how to be? Whoa.
Anthony,
Hey, Charlie.
I didn't see you around school again today, buddy.
So what are you getting at, Charlie?
I thought maybe you'd want to talk about it.
So it's just a stupid test. It's only the first one of the year. I'll get better.
Not if you don't go to class.
I'll admit it. I haven't been going to school because I can't handle it, okay?
You can't handle what?
Everything. I come into this new school with new classes and all these new people, and I just can't figure it all out. My classes are so hard. There's no way I can keep up with them. No way.
But you can't call in sick forever, Anthony. The more time you miss, the farther behind you're gonna fall.
I know that.
Look, I know how you feel being scared. But sometimes you just gotta face things head on. When you do that, reality isn't as bad as you thought.
My F is reality.
You think you're the only kid in school who's failed a test this term?
No, but you might be the only one who didn't go back afterwards. I know you're right, but it's hard, man. It's really hard.
More and more and more, I don't know where we're going to. More and more and more, there's so much we don't wanna do. 'Cause we lie, we cheat, and we run from each and everybody there. Yes, we lie, we cheat, and we hurt till somebody is in despair. More and more and more, more and more and more.
Boom, keep in tune. Hollywood will soon left to the face, right to your face. Smoking to make my case, make it. Ain't got time to be faking. It's my turn and I'm taking everything without shaking. No heat with a bacon.
Happy is how we should be, realizing we are wealthy, living. Do you want this mirth? Enjoy what it's worth. Anger left behind you, just don't let it find you. Love will not remain as long as you complain. More and more and more, I don't know where we're going to. More and more and more, there's so much we don't wanna do. 'Cause we lie, we cheat, and we run from each and everybody there. Yes, we lie, we cheat, and we hurt till somebody is in despair. More and more and more, more and more and more. More and more, bam, don't stop the jam. Pump the music and then there's no time for the problem. Not I'm going to solve them. Just make sure you meant it. Show the fellas you get it. Being proud you said it. Never must you forget it. More and more and more, I don't know where we're going to. More and more and more, there's so much we don't wanna do. More and more and more, more and more and more.
So if anybody noticed, they had Anthony on top of the desk, front and center, slamming the book up and down. I should have asked him about that, but I just saw it. Anyways, um, more and more. If you want to win a shirt, just like this one, my second rendition, which is a lot bigger, but this looks more original. But if you want to win this, who sang? It's a real song. More and more. All right, hit that Google and tell me who sang it. First one who answers correctly will win the shirt. Now, if you have won in the last month, give somebody else a chance. Connie fan, I know you have. I don't think you have, Kendra. I know you have Pickled Ham and Shonda. So, anyways, give somebody else a shot. Who sang More and More, the song they just sang? Here to Stay is coming up from a request from Kendall earlier. If you want your request in at the end of this episode, get it in now. Earlier, we interviewed Anthony live on Instagram. And, go back and watch the replay, subscribe, and let's get back to the full episode. Thank y'all for joining.
What's up?
I'm waiting for rehearsal.
You know what I mean. Everybody's in school and you're here.
I've had it with school.
You had it with school? What's that supposed to mean?
I was wondering if maybe you had a job for me?
A job? Anthony, I don't think so. You need to be in school.
No way. I can't keep up with it. The work is too hard.
Okay, so you've been having trouble and now you just quit going?
I'll never catch up, so why even bother? If I drop out, maybe I can at least get a job and make some money.
Anthony, you just got here. So the work's a little tough right now. You'll get over it.
I don't think so, Dina. I studied really hard for one test, and I failed it.
Nobody expects anything from you except for you to do your best. If you need help with your work, you can get help.
Yeah, but
I know. It's scary. You're in a new school and new faces and all of that. The only way to get over your fears is to face them. If you keep working your hardest, things will get better. I know they will.
okay, Dina. Maybe you're right. I'll think about it.
Hello, the place. Hi, Kathy. This is Dina. Glad you came in.
Yeah, I am too.
Hey, guys. I want you to meet my old friend, Kathy.
Hey, Kathy.
Hi, how you doing?
Is Kathy?
Why are you surprised?
Surprised? Who's surprised? What Anna means is, we were sort of expecting someone a little different.
Listen, you be sure and tell your sister I would love to talk to her about opening a new restaurant.
I will. And you won't consider going in as a partner, huh?
I don't think so. I'm happy here.
Okay. Well, she can't say I didn't try, right? Hey, thanks for seeing me, Dina. Yeah. Hey, and by the way, you guys, you should think about being a little bit more helpful around here.
Excuse
What do
me?
you mean?
Well, no, what I mean is if Dina's always so busy, do things like answer the phone once in a while instead of letting the machine always get it.
I might have stretched the truth just a little.
Stretch the truth?
I told him not to answer the phone. See, I thought you were still going to be mad at me about the joke I played on you in school.
You thought I'd still be upset about that? Dina, that was years ago.
I know, but you mentioned it on your message, and I knew how much you liked that guy Bob, and it was a really terrible thing for me to do.
Yeah, it was. But we do stuff like that when we're young, don't we? Besides, Bob's my husband now, so how upset could I still be?
Excuse me?
We've been married for 3 years. Yeah, after we left school, he and I met at this party, and I told him all about the crush that I had on him back then and about your little practical joke. We had a good laugh. So one thing led to another, and, we're really happy.
You are?
Yeah.
I mean, that's great.
Well, listen, I gotta run. It was really great to see you.
You too.
Yeah, and it was nice to meet you guys, too.
Bye. See you later.
All right, so I was afraid of nothing.
Anthony.
I went back to school today.
Good job, Nancy.
But school's been out for hours.
I had some teachers I needed to see. It took a while.
What did they say?
Oh, I have a big load of work to catch up on, so they said they'd help me after school until I did it.
It took a lot of guts to go back, Anthony.
Thanks a lot, you guys. You helped.
I think somebody once said, there's nothing to fear but fear itself. I guess you and Anthony proved that today.
I feel like such a jerk being afraid of Kathy. Just because I was so immature back then is no reason to think she'd be that way now.
Guess you got that right.
Oh.
Yeah. Bye.
I think I'm gonna be sad. I think it's the day. Yeah. The girl that's driving me mad is going away. Yeah. She's got
right, Kids Incorporated fans, we made it through another live stream. Thank everybody for joining and always keeping the Kids Inc. fandom alive. A lot to say before I get to the requests and end the live stream. Congrats to Kendall. Send me that address to that Gmail address. Pickled, yes, we need more fan sites about Kids Inc. Um, yes. Okay, yes, you guys know how I feel about people just copy things and just do that. But donations, there's websites that are doing that alive and kicking again, and they've been doing it forever and a day. If you donate your hard-earned money, you do not know where it's going for to. I mean, it can be legit, but most of them aren't. Okay. And I've never asked anybody to beg. That's just me. I don't need to do that. All I need to do is have fun doing this. And you guys have done that for 10 plus years. I've had the website for 13 years as you two. I've had a lot of other websites. I could go into stories, but I don't really need to. But, anyways, other than that, yes, we're going to continue the shirts. We'll probably continue the CDs. And just thank everybody for joining as usual. Thank you to Anthony for his latest interview earlier today. We did that live, and it was all about the episode we just watched. Quitting school is not, the ideal thing to do. Teach our kids, teach our younger generation to at least, have some kind of life and get that mental. I always say that people should always join the military for at least a year. Some people are not physically capable, but it is what it is. But whether it be military bearing, whether it be going and completing high school, whether it be getting a GED, whether you do that or not, your success is your happiness. And if you're happy at what you're doing, then you'll be successful in life. Yeah, it may not be a bed of roses. It won't always be that way. It is not that way for successful people either. They always worry about losing money. So, anyways, thank everybody for joining. Let's get to the requests. See you for the next Stacy and Ryan live stream. And here we go. Here to stay and change. And a little bit of Anthony from his family. And check out his website, Boys YZ, and Anthony Harrell on YouTube and other sources. See y'all next time. Have a good one.
Black History Month, bye bye bye. Black History Month, bye bye bye. Black History Month, bye bye bye. Yeah. I ain't gonna make it super complicated, but it had to be done. Rock, bitch, shit, cuss, come over here and listen. A nigga gotta cuss like that just to get a nigga's attention. Hearts beating fast, cause I know my real niggas is listening. Black History Month, nigga, I ain't never celebrated that shit. Whoever invented that wanted to be black or rich. As a matter of fact, y'all can have that back. That's dissing, we celebrate.
If it means that much to you, I'll quit Kids Incorporated. Wait just a minute. I have an idea. I know of a way that this could work out great for both of us.
We disobey the order. We won't give up without a fight.
If it means that much to you, I'll quit Kids Incorporated.
People talking, saying that you're leaving. So unhappy with the way that you've been living. Oh, we always wish for money. We always wish for fame. We think we have the answers. Something that never gonna change. It doesn't matter who you are. It's all the same. What's in your heart never change. Look in the mirror. See how you've been taken. Ooh, you want surrender. And now your heart is breaking. Oh, we always wish for money. We always wish for fame. We think we have the answers. Something that never gonna change. It doesn't matter who you are. It's all the same. What's in your heart will never change. Do you remember when you got your lucky break? You're looking back now, and it seems like a mistake. Oh, we always wish for money. We always wish for fame. We think we have the answers. Something that never gonna change. It doesn't matter who you are. It's all the same. What's in your heart will never change. It's all the same. It doesn't matter who you are. It's all the same. What's in your heart will never change.
Hey, Ryan Lambert here. You're watching the All Cool, All Request Kids Incorporated fan page by Charlie on Facebook and YouTube. Enjoy.
Hey, it's Fergie here. I just wanted to say thank you so much to all my fan sites. You guys are sending so much love, and I just wanted to say thank you. I love you so much, and stay safe. Mwah.
What's up, y'all? Anthony Harrell here from the 9th season of Kids Incorporated, and you're watching the All Cool, All Request Kids Incorporated fans by Charlie on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook.